Hi, I'm Ruthie Dahle and welcome to the channel and welcome to this video. Today we're doing vacation makeup. What does that mean? That means makeup that you can bring on vacation that doesn't take up a lot of space, like one eyeshadow palette, small one that you can do this with. And without further ado, let's get into the video. What inspired this is the fact that sometimes when we travel, we only have a carry-on and that means less makeup. Sad, but true. And so today I wanted to do a one eyeshadow palette makeup look or eyeshadow look. And I wanted to make sure the palette itself is small because sometimes carry-on you need makeup to take up less space, essentially. So today, the one I will be using that works well with my skin tone is the Depend eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this. And I will be using 3 of the colors to achieve this look because I want a soft glam look. That means no eyeliner. The only thing you need is eyeshadow, mascara, and if you have like a bad relationship with your lashes, you can go ahead and pop on fake lashes, but we are trying to do a makeup look where we need to bring less makeup with us for vacation, so less is more. The first eyeshadow that I want to go in with is this medium brown right here in the middle, and essentially what you want to do for you, I don't know your skin tone, but you want to pick a color that is like 2 or 3 shades darker than you, and you want something that complements you. So go for a cool brown or a warm brown, but brown suits basically everyone. If you're scared of brown, don't like brown, go for red, burgundy. It's soft, it's natural, it's gorgeous. Okay, my brushes there. And for this, and this is how I apply it for every day anyway, I use a firm round eyeshadow brush to apply this. And what I want to do with this specific shade is pop it in the outer corner, bring it up above the crease. You can put it in the crease as well, but you want to focus it up and above, make it a little bit messy, and then bring it down here as well. And I will use the fluffy side for all of this because it's two-sided brush. And what you're left with is something that defines your eyes a little bit more, but not too much. Then, as you can tell, I didn't bring it all the way to the inner corner, but I did bring it almost all the way in. Just because it's such a soft color, it works. If you don't bring it all the way in still, you can, but you don't have to. Then I would do something that is a little bit more bold, and that is use a big fluffy brush, and I will use the flat side for underneath on my lower lash line. But I will be going in with the darkest shade of brown that is here. Obviously, you should go for something that is equivalent to this for me, but on you. So if you're dark skin, maybe try black. I think that could be like chef's kiss. And if you're really light skin, more than so than me, because I do fake tan, go for something a little lighter than this. But I want the fluffy, and this is where you can be a little bit messy but intentional. So I like to put it, just go in the outer corner right here, making it darker. That's why I love a fluffy brush, because it makes it smoky-ish and it doesn't make it harsh. And I like to go up but not all the way that we went before. Just keep it out in the outer corner. Then I will just take this brush right here, which is just a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and blend the lower lash line a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Then I want to go in with a little bit of sparkle. So I'm taking the flat brush from before that I used on the dark one, but I wiped off the excess. And, or should I use my finger? I will use my finger, okay. So then I want to go in with gold. Now, if you are cool toned, you could go ahead and use silver. I would just use the gold right here. And just use my finger and pop that where we don't have any color. So basically, the inner corner. Then I will actually use the flat brush to pop that just a little bit on the lower lashes in the inner corner. That is how easy it is to put on the eyeshadow. Really easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then I will put on mascara. Before I do that, I will curl my lashes. Then I will put mascara on, and the way my lashes and my eyes work, I prefer to just put it on my upper lashes, but you do you. If you like it on your lower lashes as well, go ahead and do that. But before I kind of get ahead of myself here, I'm going to be using the Maybelline The Colossal mascara that looks like this. I know that not everybody is blessed in the eyelash department, so if you feel like you have to, go ahead and put some fake lashes on. But what I like to do to give the illusion of having fake lashes on by thickening up the way my lashes look, I will put on a eyeliner. I just happen to have this twist up one. I prefer a twist up one because it can shape to your eye and don't poke you in the eye every time you sharpen it because it twists up. What I want to do with this so that it doesn't bleed down, because we've all been there, it happens, is that we focus this on the upper waterline but in the outer half. You can go a little bit more than half, but I don't want to go into the inner corner. That's how you start with the bleeding down. Now if you start bleeding down a little bit in the outer corner, it doesn't matter because we already applied the dark color there, and it just will go with the look instead of ruin the look. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the brand name because it doesn't have a brand name. But this will give the illusion of having like thicker lashes and make your eyes pop a little bit more. I don't want to forget about the lips because they are a part of the look, and I am also a part of the club that loves hot pink lips, so why not? Also, if you're on vacation, colorful lips is the one place you can do it without feeling judged, because you don't know anybody there and they're never going to see you again. So be bold, you. But what I want to start off with is taking the W70 All-Rounder in the shade Fling, which is this one right here, and just line my lips. I like to do this just to get a definition of the shape of the lips that I want for today. And then I will go ahead and put on this, which is a Glow Makeup Ultra Matte Smooth Matte Lip Cream. And it looks like this. And the shade is Hot Pink. I don't really like matte lips because I feel like they dry out my lips, so I don't prefer it. But I like the color, and this was gifted to me, so I use it. And then I just put lip gloss on top. So this is the Isadora Lip Gloss, but everything is like faded, so I don't know what it is. But I do know that it's 51 Pearly Nougat, and I think maybe Satin Veil. That's all I know, but this is the shade, for those of you wondering. We can't forget highlighter because who would on a holiday? I wouldn't. But I will put on something that is subtle because I want the focus to be here. So I would take the Makeup Revolution Cheek Kit, take a breather, and I will go in with the pink one right here. And I will just use a big fluffy brush for the larger areas of my face. And then I will use a fluffy eyeshadow brush, ignore my fake tan, for the eyebrow bone right here. For the bridge of my nose, and for my cupid's bow. Now, I want to set this with setting spray, so I'm taking the W7, the Vitamin C Fixer, that looks like this, and just going to set it all in place. And this is the makeup for today. This is what it looks like. I absolutely love it because it's soft glam by the fact that there is no eyeliner. And I love the pop of color on the lips. It makes it more tropical, more fun, and more summery, and more flirty. And I would suggest that if you're going on a holiday, you pack one singular highlighter and not a full-on like this. I don't have a singular, which is why I picked the smallest highlighter that I have, which is this one. I should probably get a singular highlighter. But pack that instead, and pack something that you can use in the day as well as the evening. That way it's more versatile. That is what you want to go for when it comes to vacation makeup, essentially. I am the kind of person that would wear this during the day and the evening because that's just who I am. So you do with this what you want, but it's definitely perfect for any outfit. I would suggest packing a lipstick that suits you and the outfits that you have picked. That way, if you do want to switch up the look, you can switch up the lipstick and keep the eyes as is, if that is what you want to go with. Also, lipsticks tend to be smaller than eyeshadow palettes. Just a little tip for you. Tend to be, not always. And that is everything I have for you today. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and a comment down below. And if you want more content like this, then hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will be notified when I upload a video. And thank you to everybody that likes, comments, watches, subscribes to the videos, everybody that is here supporting this little community. And if you're new here, welcome to our little corner of YouTube. And with that, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!